YouTube? Ed WeskerGriff coming back with a mail day recap video. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Got my frozen coffee all ready to go. So going to be enjoying that after I do this video. But just want to say I recently did a live stream on Big Scott's channel. So I'm going to leave the link down below for that live stream. It was about the road to the National. And also there was a baseball discussion talking about MLB. Talking a little bit about the Phillies, about the NL East, the Mets. And just had a great discussion with Big Scott. And Micah was there as well. He was on the stream as well. And brought up a lot of different points about the National that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. So curious to hear what your takes on that might be, especially in regards to dealers and my expectations going into this National in Chicago. Also, another thing I would like to bring up about Chicago and the National, I might be feeling alone on this because every time I watch a National preview video or every time I watch someone talk about the National, I don't know about you guys, but does the National maybe bring a little anxiety for you? And what I mean by that is, you know, it's such a huge event. There's just so many people from the community that go, and it's really, really super difficult to see everything. I mean, is it even possible to see everything at the National? I really don't think so. And it's certainly not possible to talk to everyone and to reach everyone in the community when you go to these events. So it is always kind of tough. It's quite the juggling act, in my opinion, to just try to see everything, to at least talk to everyone, hang out with everyone. And then what do you bring into the show? Like, are you bringing cards to trade? Are you bringing anything for trade night? If you're flying in, what should you bring card-wise if you're planning on trading or selling anything? All these things that go into my mind leading up to the National. I know a little bit, it does cause a little teeny bit of anxiety, but I never hear anyone ever mention it. So am I completely alone in that? I definitely might be, but I figured it's worth sharing here on the channel. Might as well bring it up because I always just say what I think on my channel, and I never shy away for that. So let's see if I'm alone in that. Also, recently added this to the collection. Went to Dick Allen bobblehead night at the Phillies. Was a really, really awesome game that we got. Walk-off win. Kyle Schwarber with the walk-off homer against the Dodgers. Micah was also at the game, was able to hang out with him. But it was just a really, really fantastic game. Dick Allen's son was there. He threw out the first pitch. And also his wife was there. It was really, really cool event. Up on the Jumbotron, they had multiple Hall of Famers talk about Dick Allen. They had Willie Mays up there, Hank Aaron, Willie McCovey, Mike Schmidt, Jim Bunnan, Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson. Just a treasure trove of Hall of Famers talking about how great of a player Dick Allen was. And it's like I was talking to the older fella next to me, the older gentleman in standing room who was probably in his mid-70s. He saw Dick Allen play. He was telling me about how he saw Mickey Mantle, how he saw Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, all the greats from the Golden Age, how he saw all these players play. And he just bluntly said it's an absolute disgrace that Dick Allen is not in the Hall of Fame. And I think that's the overall sentiment with everyone that was there. That this man is not in the Hall of Fame. Just an absolute disgrace. But one of the great players of his era. And it is nice that the Phillies went out and recognized him. They recognized him, retired his jersey number a year ago. And nice that he finally got a bobblehead night. Just a really cool looking bobblehead there of Dick Allen. So added that into the bobblehead collection. And now let's finally get into these pickups. So I haven't really been picking up too much if I see a great deal, I'm all over it, and that's pretty much what all these cards are. They were just really, really, I couldn't pass up the deals for the collection because I am trying to allocate more money for the National, just so when I go there, I got enough wiggle room to go through tons of showcases and tons of value boxes. So, I mean, we're only a month away from that, so I don't want to be going too crazy on what I'm picking up. But the first card here that I bought, got this for under $20, was completely shocked. Got it from DC Sports 87. They've been listing so much stuff recently, but bought this Skybox Autographics Billy Wagner relic auto in the Phillies uniform. I think this is a guy who will eventually get into the Hall of Fame. This is numbered out of 125 from 2004 Fleer. He's trending on the voting, on the ballot. He's trending up, so I definitely expect him to eventually get voted in to the Hall of Fame. But I believe this is his only certified Phillies autograph card. And like I said, I was really, really surprised that it went for under $20, considering that he might or should get into the Hall of Fame. So, addition there for the Phillies collection. Next, this guy already is in the Hall of Fame, and he started his career with the Phillies. This is from 2022 Topps. This didn't make sense to me. This card sold for $20 less than the base version. I guess because this color variation's purple, so maybe that's why. It's the Grimace color, so maybe that's why it sold for $20 less, but very confusing. But Ryan Sandberg autograph, pictured there with the Phillies, where he started his career, was then traded to the Chicago Cubs. Dallas Green getting back at the Phillies there, numbered out of 150. But Ryan Sandberg autograph. And the purples are numbered out of 150, but for whatever reason, the base versions of this card with the white border sell for more. So very confusing, but not going to complain. I've been wanting to add a Ryan Sandberg Phillies autograph to the collection. They've been making a couple of them within the last year or so. But this one was reasonably priced. Got this for around $40, I believe. So added that into the collection. Next, for the Eagles PC, whenever I see any Super Bowl, the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl related autographs, I always try to pick them up. So this is from 2022 Panini. Not sure what specific product, but it's the Super Bowl autograph of Chris Long. So really nice on-card autograph there with the Super Bowl logo. Had to pick that up. Got that for, I think, like $16 shipped. So just a really, really cheap Eagles addition to the collection. I have a couple Chris Long autographs, but like I said, if I can get any with the Super Bowl logo or any pictures with Super Bowl action shots, I'm definitely all over it. So Chris Long for the Eagles PC. Next, this is going to be a very random pickup. A huge shout out to Steve, Purple GT 22. Also, huge shout out to UFC Super Collector DK. I know he's all about the UFC, but this is a real random pickup for me. This is from 2016 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions. This is an on-card autograph of UFC fighter Miesha Tate. So I was just perusing eBay one day, and this randomly came up on the suggested now, and I just couldn't believe the price on how cheap it was. And I was like, for under $20 to add an autograph of one of the great female fighters in the UFC, I will take it, sure. So got this for, I want to say, $17 shipped. It was under $20. But just a really clean on-card autograph from Upper Deck Goodwin Champions. Nice set. Great photo. Couldn't pass that up. So added that. And the final pickup here for the Phillies PC, this is from 1993 Topps Finest. This is a refractor, so my first ever 93 Finest refractor additions to the collection. It's graded a PSA near mint to mint 8. Tommy Green for the Phillies collection. So, been eyeing for quite a while to get a 93 Topps Finest refractor. A huge landmark set for the hobby. Started the age of the just the innovation for the 90s. This was the first set that really blew off the top for the 90s with the innovation that we get. Some of the refractors and everything. So just a beautiful looking card. And was able to get this for right around $40, which I thought was an absolute steal considering what a lot of these refractors grade for. And the majority of the refractors are always 8s. I mean, 10s are pretty much impossible on these cards. You'll see tons of 9s, but 8 seems to be the majority grade for a lot of them. And Tommy Green had a real nice career for the Phillies, pitched a no-hitter, member of the 1993 Phillies. Met him a couple times in person. Very, very nice guy. Very, very cool. So that is all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And again, go check out Big Scott's live stream. Tell me what you think of some of my thoughts about the dealer thinking on negotiating headed into the National with dealers and yeah, all that good stuff. So take care. Have a great one. Peace. See you in Chicago.